Hello, welcome back to Let's Supreme Ghost the Dark mod. We are starting a new campaign, and that is called Thief's Den. There are, as far as I know, 4 missions in this campaign, and the first one is very, very short. It was originally released as a demo before the Dark mod's official release, I believe, way back when. And I'm playing this primarily for Mission 3, which is the Heart of Lone Salvation. I looked up, when deciding what kind of missions to play for this mod, I looked up those that were recommended as far as the best missions ever made for the mod, and that came up more often than most other missions, I think. And since it was a part of a 4-mission campaign, I wanted to try that out. So I've played the first 2 as of recording this, so we'll get to the rest later on. But today we're going to play Thief's Den. Okay, so this is by Fidcal. It's the first mission I've played of his, I believe. Maybe he was involved in... Was he involved in the 2 missions that are included? A New Job and Tears of St. Lucia? Maybe he was. I apologize if I didn't remember that, but this is only made by him. It's not a team effort, so I think it's the first solo creation of his. I had a nice haul the other night, including a grand scepter from Lord Frothley, but a lowlife named Creep, who had given me the info, then stole it from me. Never trust a thief, I say, but I know where he lives. Creep is hiding out in an old derelict house in Stank Row. I asked a reliable friend to scout the place. He even drew me a rough map, though I hardly need it. Good old Sam. He thinks my best chance is to get in the back way via Peril's Court. Sam even took a wax of the front door key, but has not had time to cut it yet. I can't wait, so Sam will slip the key under the front door as soon as he can. Then I can get out the easy way. I also still have Creep's tip-off message in his own handwriting, giving the lowdown for the scepter job. If I can place the message in his den somewhere where he won't notice it, then he should take the heat for the heist, diverting all suspicion from me. Sam will alert the City Watch as soon as I make good my exit. Love my work. Creep doesn't even know my real name. He's a nasty piece of work, though, and handy with a blade. He can be dangerous and may be expecting me. May even have recruiting a thug or 2 as backup, but he has badly underestimated my stealth skills. So we're going to, of course, play on difficult. So even though it's a very, very short mission, there are actually quite a few things we're doing here. Nobody crosses me. Must get back Frothley's scepter Creep stole off me. Pay him back. Drop his incriminating note in a chest so he won't see it till Sam tips off City Watch when I'm gone. Sam sniffs something else afoot. Try to find info for future prospects. He's small time, but Creep may have good stuff stashed he can't fence yet. Shan't leave without at least 600 loot. Sam waxed Creep's front door key and is making a copy. He'll push it under the front door as soon as he can. That's my way out when done. Okay, so it starts pretty much right away. We start outside Creep's courtyard. There are a couple of things to pick up outside, and then we're going to move into the courtyard. So a couple of things I'm going to say first, though. Let's make a real save. Okay. So there's a lantern guard in this courtyard here. And we want to take his purse. It's much better to take that from out here than from anywhere else. So I'm going to focus on taking that through that window grate. But there's another patrol or 2 out in the streets here. So we're going to have to wait him out too. Now, one other thing I wanted to talk about before we got into this is I downloaded a new stealth statistic tool by KC Ghost, I believe the username is. And you can see here that it's, instead of popping up as a note in the top left corner, it's much smaller, and it pops up instead of the loot count. It's a modified loot score, so you no longer see the amount of goods and jewels and all that. But you see the 5 stealth statistics in addition to the loot. It also shows how much loot is total available in the mission. And what's great about this is that it's live. So as soon as we get detected, this will update instantly. So we can just have this up permanently, and then we will know without having to check. It was a little bit too invasive to get that big blob of a scroll up in the top left. Plus it disappeared after a few seconds, so. And it wasn't live. So I really like this. So I'm going to go ahead and use this from now on, I think. Oh. Let's load up and then we can focus on that. Purse right away. So we're going to have to position ourselves underneath this window so that we can grab the lantern guard's purse from here. And we're also supposed to dodge this other guard. We do have rope arrows in this mission. Okay, so we might need to... Let's go this way. There. It's worth 50.
Bugger me. Where did it go?
So that's the alert to him realizing his purse is gone. Those are not deemed busts for Supreme. So we should be good there. So there you see, we got one suspicion, and that also was adding to the stealth score, which means that it was a bust even for Ghost. Let's wait for him here. There we go. We have to head over here and shoot a rope into this. Get this vase. And we can get up here. Here we are safe in this room. So we are carrying Sam's message, Creep's message, Sam's map, spyglass, compass. So let's read Creep's message. F. Creep's hiding out in a derelict house in Stank Row. Suspect he may be onto something down there. Not just using it as a den to lie low. He's watching the street and paid a thug named Jake to keep lookout too. He may be able to get in the back way and Peril's Court. I know Creep, but he doesn't know me, so I walked by a few times to get the layout. All I could see was a couple of rooms, really. Here's a rough map. Not much use. Best I could do, Sam. Then we have Creep's message. I have real good information about Thwartley's scepter. I can be trusted on that. Must be some rogue who can do this heist for me. If nobody's interested, I'll do it myself, so be damn quick. Sebastian Creep. So that's the one that we're supposed to leave then to incriminate him. Then we have the map. So we started to the far left on Peril's Court. So it says this is the rough layout of the place, Sam. You should be able to get over the back wall. So we are now directly to the right of that arrow where I just read. So in that apartment, we have to go along the southeast area and then drop down into the yard. And then Creep's hideout has 2 rooms, an attic, and a basement. And then we're going to leave out the front door, which is to the west, onto Stank Road. That's pretty much it. There's nothing else to this map. Okay. So in here, we also have 2 coins in here. It's total 172. So let me know what you guys think about this stealth tool instead of the other one. I love that you can get live updates. That cat scared the crap out of me the first time. We're going to have to follow this lantern guard back in. I guess this is Jake then? And once we get inside, if we time it right, it shouldn't be too difficult. The most difficult parts are actually right away. First thing we need to do here is grab a bowl worth 10. I want to hide up here. They heard me. Be able to hide here and wait for that lantern guard to come back out. We're going to head up to the attic a little bit later. Here we go. Here you got Creep. there he heard me. It was just that little tap on the floor. Bottle of wine, gold goblet, and an old key. Old iron key that we're going to need. And here's another bottle of wine. Have to get his key as well. Silver key, and then 2 stacks of gold coins there.
Huh. What was that?
So there he saw me because he turned his head. So you can't always guard against...
Noise.
Going a little bit too fast here. I don't think I need to go that fast.
Something over there.
So their peripheral vision is so much different in the Dark mod compared to Thief. This, and then we're going to head down. We're going to send this back up again. To get a statue down here. Here we have the scepter, Lord Frothley's scepter that we needed to take.
Greetings.
Right.
That back here. And then there's a lantern back here. We don't need that. This opens with the silver key, and in here is some kind of a trophy, and that got us to 667. There we go. Okay, good. So down there we took a gold goblet, a bottle of wine on the table, bottle of wine in a bucket, and then 2 coin stacks worth 5 each on the mantelpiece. And then there was that trophy or statue worth 140 in the chest, and a statue under the elevator worth 100. And we have now taken the scepter, and we've gotten the 600 loot, so we've checked off 2 objectives. Here is another objective. Letter from Shadow Bros. Shadow Brothers. Shadows Brothers. To Captain Hasquith, City Watch. Respectfully suggest that you take more care. Something very dark is coming, as you already well know. Be thou prepared. Now I do hear it's already begun, down an old stanky row. If you would be good enough to keep an eye out for me, then I would be grateful. Post a man in some of those grim alleys around there too. It's a bad district. May the Builder preserve us from what is to come. T. Shadows. So that was the future prospects that we had to find. Here is a footlocker. This we can use the old iron key to open. And in here we have a gold plate and we have a gold goblet worth 100. Total 872. And this is where we're going to leave Creep's message. Right here. That. Lock this back up. We cannot drop any of those keys. But now we checked off the incriminating note objective. Some more loot up here. There is a very well hidden artifact statue. Right here. Total 972. And then there's a purse here worth 100. And a gold candlestick worth 40 up here. On the chair there are 2 single coins. And then there's a vase worth 75, total 1189. That's max loot as well. Now we can find the key. Sam's copy of the front door key. Let's use that to leave. Should be good. Awesome. Nice and easy, quick. 2 pockets picked, 1189 out of 1189. That took 14 minutes and 5 seconds, and we saved 18 times. I think that the newest update, although it isn't an official update, also shows the amount of times that you've loaded, which would be interesting. I really wish that they could show how many locks you've picked, because that number I would like to minimize. But I always do, but it's nice to get a stat for it as well. So 0 stealth score across the board, perfect supreme ghost, and very, very simple and easy mission. And the next one in this series then is called Chalice of Kings, I believe. I have played it, but I have not ghosted it yet, so I'm not sure if it's perfect supreme ghostable. That is a much more difficult mission than this one. So I'll see you guys back when I see you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.